We all good? Can you hear me now? All good? Yeah? Happy birthday, Bullet. Evening, Q. Evening, Q. How are you doing? Ah, nice one, Danny. I'm glad you're ticking those off. We're ready for another sprint tonight. You know this one, Seaside sprint. It's not actually a very straightforward sprint. If you have to go very early with this sprint, if you remember. Hey Q, am I right that Cam is quarantining? I saw his Strava that is, it says quarantine day 2 or something. Yeah, we're going for 1,000 watts tonight, guys. 1,000 watts. All in for 1,000 watts. Oh, nice one, Q. I'm glad your back's getting better. I had a bit of a problem with I crashed in Canada a few years ago. It's the worst thing ever because your back is just like your pillar for everything, isn't it? Oh, there'll be a huge wattage bazooka tonight. I hope that's not copyrighted. Oh, that's true, Danny. Yeah, he was in Monaco, wasn't he? There's a fair few climbs there that the pros train on. I'd love to have a stab at. Is that where you have to get his bike from then, Monaco? Strange place to get the bike from. Ribble has thought on his doorstep, hasn't he? Oh, alright, Paul, alright. 1150. I can't beat that. Big respect though. I think anytime you go over 1,000 watts, it's pretty. It's a pretty good accomplishment, unless you do it every day of the week, like some people. Ooh, that sounds really complicated. That Q. Sounds really complicated. You should see the scar. In fact, I should probably show the vlog at some point. The scars from my left shoulder and my left back. My left hip there, my left leg down on the calf, basically just covered in scars from my left side from just that one crash. It's very strange. Is what bike? You mean is Kickr bike? Hey Ralph. Oh my word! Is anybody else's? It is a wham here tonight. Anybody else got this warm temperature going on? It's gonna be a real nice weekend, just like this. Looking forward to it. Oh, Gareth. Like if I had a Patreon page, that's all the money would be going towards these new chains, because I go through them like one a month. Thanks for the ride on, Scott. I've just seen your notification on my phone. I'm going to open it now in a minute. Now in a minute. Tell you what though, this warm temperature has the veins popping. And that's about it really. This is the kind of temperature I just sit around in nothing but pants. Sorry, you probably didn't even know that. Oh, sweating already. Well, have you seen that Zwift have set up a new like community league thing? Pan squad. I reckon that should be our notification. Notification squad, Pan squad. Oh, fair play, banal. Been on the back end of social media, isn't he? Helps the blood circulate a lot quicker, doesn't it? When you're in the warm up. Yeah, block pants. We don't have any block pants yet. Charlie's gone out for a walk, so we're free to do as much shouting as we like. Unless of course she's watching this while she's on her walk. I doubt it. Okay, 5 minutes to go. Fans going on. Oh. Oh, I never heard about that, look. Listen to this, guys. Yeah. Listen close. This is Scott's just sent me this. This is Bullet. He's watching my live stream right now, so this is a big shout out to you, Bullet. Ready?
Thanks for the birthday message, Ed. You're still going down on Sunday, so watch out. Bullet's been training hard.
Love it. Oh, Bullet, if I catch you, I'm gonna spank you so hard. No, I've not had anything. I need headphones to connect again now. Bullet, you've broken the system. Yeah. There's me, like, living off a diet of yogurt and rice cakes, and there's Bullet on a blooming Smirnoff. A blooming Smirnoff. No, fair play. Oh, that was loud. Don't want that. Right. Make sure everything is stable for this 1,000-watt sprint there. Yeah, student disco, yeah. Oh. Okay. I think we have power-ups in this race. It does feel like I'm reaching further. I'm not racing one leg, no. I'll do. Don't think there's any big names in this race to look out for. Although I've not really looked, to be honest. I've just looked for a race that has the most numbers in it, because last night was a bit pathetic, really, wasn't it? Plus, it's a nice course. I like these courses that have a little bit of suspense, you know what I'm saying? Like, not just for me, but for you. Keeps you watching for longer. Oh, thanks, Ralph. It was supposed to make you starving. Okay. We is ready to go. Seconds. No, I don't miss the call now, though. Oh my word, this group is huge. What is going on here? Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, this should only be like half an hour, this race. Very fast. Evening, Kev. Yeah, holding on to this power up, yeah. Don't worry, I'm nowhere near the space bar. It's miles away, as usual. It's split already, look. There's still a fair few bees in there. We'll see, Robin. Legs are a bit more tired than yesterday. Did a good session this morning. Went out for 2.5 hours. Ended up doing like 20 minutes of like 1 minute on, 30 seconds off. I think it was about 120% of FTP for the on and about 65% of FTP for off. And then about 10 minutes rest. And then straight into like 50 minutes at sweet spot. So yes, Niels. Looks like an awesome climb, doesn't it? Ah, nice one, Simon. That's correct, Robin. That is correct. You remember your bike races? I can ride with everybody, guys. People have this misconception that whenever I ride, I go flat out every time. I can ride at 2 watts per kilo. Yeah, I know, Kev, but at least I can have a conversation with you guys rather than, you know. In all fairness, Phil Lovett has a conversation with you, but he's riding at a higher capacity. So I'm making the most of it now before I do the really hard races. But I won't be able to talk at all. I suppose as well, this is the difference between my streams in some respects. That I'm able to actually be a part of the stream rather than you just watching me suffer. Because when those streams come around, you know that those streams are like few and far between. Yeah, those community live streams. I saw the Queen stage, yeah. Nuts. No idea, Mariano. I don't even know how to do that. Qualify for the Worlds. Yes, Kev. Don't laugh, guys. It's the truth. Actually, Cam won a race, didn't he? Today. Was it today? Cam won a Zwift race. Well, Ian, it comes with practice. It also comes with being able to sit, like, if you wanted to do this, for example, you might have to be doing like upper zone 3 watts. Like, so it's easier, the lower the watts you do in relation to your FTP, the easier it is to actually regulate it, so, you know. No, it wasn't on YouTube. It wasn't stream. It was a stream. On Strava, lord. I think there's a race within a race in this. There's like points at the sprint. Yeah. Well, I have to say thank you to the mods on this channel, the live streams. You do a very good job. And also how well behaved this chat is. Not that I've seen many other chats in my lifetime, but it does look like they're pushing on though. Our little group. 2, maybe not. Well, that's it, isn't it? That speaks volumes, that does, doesn't it, Neil? It's like, you don't have to do anything, really. We only really get, like, some freaky people when we end up getting, like 300 viewers plus on some of the rare streams that we do. And we get some, like, freaky characters that have never watched me before. It was quite funny when I used to do some of the races that Zwift Community Live were doing. And how like people watching that stream and calling me out for like being a cheat. Feel sorry for them. The cat trays here. I'm sure there's plenty floating around. You'll get there, Tim. You'll get there. Wait, are you crazy? The leanness have been all year. It's in climb season. The Train the Road podcast. Who's the Welsh lad? Ha! That's not good, Josh. I know you are, guys. I know you are. Joseph Evans. Is it Joe Evans? He's not Welsh, though. Why so easy? There's a link in the description to this race on Zwift Power. Good to see who's in this group. 10 TSI. See me, DJ. I saw that on this, yeah. That's a really good idea, isn't it? On Facebook a lot. On the RGT users Facebook page. Oh, someone's taking a flyer, guys. Someone's off the front. Big move. Big move. Haha. TikTok, yeah. Instagram Reels, isn't it? Flat out, hold on for as long as possible, stand in, Jez, but don't treat it like a 10-second sprint. So when I say flat out, you're flat out for the minute, you know, you're not flat out for 15 seconds and then hanging on. You're like, you're going flat out at the start, but not so much that come the last 20 seconds you're doing like 200 watts, or even less for that matter. Get in there, Q. No, if you sprint at the end here, you lose out. Cheers, Rella. Yes, Kev, didn't you watch last night? You missed a treat last night if you didn't watch it. Your mate's ranked 10 tons with power. You must be a good rider. On Zwift. I'm using my road bike, Leo. My hill climb bike. Don't worry, Wella. We're not here for an ego grab. If I lose, I lose. That's what happens in these streams. You know how it is. You know how we do. Yeah, good job, Josh. I did read it. Let's take it to him. Give him a little climb and a sprint against. Oh, to be fair, I'm not a winner, guys. I don't win very often. Spent my whole career not winning. Yeah, that's one race, Chris. You win the main races. That's a takeaway from life. This is 2 seconds off the back. Sun's come out for the finish. Here comes Madison. You do that well. Okay. Focus. Oh my word. Oh. Well, so that's how a climber can win a race on the flat. Oh my word. That's how you do it, guys. Boom, I got no hesitation, boom, straight. Go straight over the top, hit the arrow, back off a little bit, save it for that final kind of bridge section, and then yes Lord. Well, it's not necessarily the guy with the largest power that wins. Should we have a look at the power graph? No, I know, Grim, I know. No, let me just explain what I mean by that, what I said earlier about I don't win very often. Nice one, Scott. Thanks, Bullet. Thanks, Nat. No, let me just explain really quickly what I mean by I don't win many races. Someone like myself with a power profile, I shouldn't win a race like that, but you have to win it tactically than like any other way. You know, a hilly race is obviously my forte, but what I would say is the last 8 years, whenever I've raced on the road, you know, I've come third in, you know, some elite races, You know, I've had top 10s, but I rarely ever win. And some of that is, you know, mental. Like winners are winners, you know, and a loser is a loser. There is a lot of like belief in that. But when you're on a high, it's really good to, like, you know, when you win, you know, you do win, and hopefully this carries on into the weekend. So let's have a look at the graph, shall we? And the TSS. You all want to see the TSS for some reason. You're a big fan of the TSS. I'm impressed by that second kick. I almost topped out the graph again. Well, I did top out the graph. And that was almost a 900 watt, well, it was over 900 watt sprint. So, happy with that. And the TSS is 36. So, yeah, you're all guessing. Fair play. Simon, you're the closest. Nice one, buddy. Only 3 out. So let's have a look at the critical power, the curve. Just for a quick one. So we backed up yesterday. Look, we went over 900 for a split second. Or 2 seconds actually. Almost for 3 seconds. And it does fall away, but that's two nights, 24 hours back to back that we've managed to pull off the sprint. A good sprint. But you can see, so this was my initial kick here, probably up until about 20 seconds, and then it drops off like really quickly. So this is where I was coming down that descent, and then it kicks again. So I do 600 watts for 40 seconds, which, you know, it's nowhere near my best indoors, it's nowhere near my best outdoors either, but it's interesting to see me doing that after the initial acceleration to get away. I mean, you know, to get away, to break away on that final climb, that is literally my race finishing sprint, but I did it up that climb instead of at the actual finish line. So yeah, it's hopefully that makes a bit of sense to you all. 137 of you in the chat. Thank you for jumping in. And we had a peak of 169. Awesome. Yeah, you're right, Robin. Like, I always assume that people will sprint there. I just don't know why they don't go early. Maybe they do, and it's just the timing. I keep getting it right. I don't know, because that's not the first time I've done that. I've won a race in that situation before on that course, but I've also come second. So thanks, Scott. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on Saturday. Yes, and before you jump off the stream, please hit the like button. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it. Thank you, Kev. Ciao. Ciao. Yeah. I've got to ride one leg. I am actually breaking it this weekend. I am actually really nervous for the hill climb. Yeah, true that, Niels, true that. Thank you, Ryan. See you soon. Thanks, Peter. Cheers. Because I'm a king to you all, Kev. No, Federer's not doing it. I think it's too long for him. Which is a bit of a shame, because I'm sucking up the small ones. He should suck up the long one. Yeah, big weekend down in Porlock for trying to go for the course record and trying to go for the win. Oh, Tom jumps in now, look. Don't worry, Tom, I'm not going to catch you. Tom's doing the hill climb as well on the Sunday, guys. He's starting about 6-7 minutes in front of me. Is it, Tom? Or maybe less. I don't know. I'm not sure. Looks like a big tailwind, Tom. Yeah, I know. Yeah, course record's on the way. I'd like to say that if the course record goes in a tailwind as strong as it looks, I can't see it being beaten. I mean, the tailwind is so strong currently. It'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? David, that's mental. Is it 2 minutes? You're only 2 minutes in front of me. Oh god. Yeah, loads of video content. Yeah, from all three of us. From me, from Bike Racing on Mercy, and from Common TV. Hopefully, so. I might even live stream at the actual hill climb on Saturday. I might do like a little debrief live stream straight afterwards. 6.5 watts per kilo. Yeah, I'm nervous and excited. It's more excitement. Because like, you know, I enjoy the long ones, and I'm obviously noted at being like fairly good at the long ones, so a live in doable, yeah, definitely. Scott can have my phone and he can do the live interview. Yeah, I know, Lord, I know. He's going to be up for like days straight, isn't he? No, fair play to him. I would put my GoPro on the handlebars and live stream it, but it's extra weight then, isn't it? And if I lose by like a second, then I wouldn't be happy. Definitely, oh yeah, definitely. That's the anticipation. Yeah, I saw that as well. He's promised a banger of an episode. I'm sure it will be. I know, a long one is nice, isn't it? 6.5, crikey. You know, and that'll be like a 13-minute hill, won't it? 13-14 minutes at 6.5 watts per kilo. That's still massive, like. Yeah, truly, true. I definitely won't be riding my phone in my pocket. I'm 60 kilos. I'm 60 kilos, Leo. Yeah. I'm hoping to do 7.2 watts per kilo on Sunday, so hoping. Am I doing win at? When is that, David? Yeah, I know, Gareth. I know. Scott's trying to get on that. Yeah, mine weighs 7.5, Tom. Yeah, mine weighs 7.5 as it is. Yeah, that's it, Robin. Yeah, 62. What's the heaviest I've ever been? When I became like an elite rider for Rafa Kondo GLT back in. Oh, cheers, Tom. That means a lot. It's quite a difficult headspace to be in at the minute, actually, if I'm being truthful, because there's like pressure because you know you're national champion, and because like technically it's the same kind of climb that I won the nationals on, so I'm putting pressure on myself as well to like perform. But I know that when I get there, it's just going to be good crack, because you know there'll just be like so many people like rooting for us that that'll all disappear. I think the whole pressure. A 105 cranks, and is it? Right, so 105 4i power meter on the left hand side. Yeah, we're giving away 2.5k to Feather, yeah, definitely. Yeah, Feather's bike is what, 5 kilos? So yeah. Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? Anyway, no, the heaviest I've ever been, like when I first started racing for like a pro team, Rafa Kondo, I was like 66 kilos. So some people laugh at that. Like I was actually like really quite like chubby. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the 105 crank is the one with the power meter. So yeah, I was carrying like a lot of puppy fat because I was like 18, and I haven't actually been racing that long. I've been racing like 3 years, so I haven't quite found like, I didn't really understand cycling yet either. So, and how you eat and fuel and everything. So yeah, I was like, I quickly got down to like 64, 63 just naturally through racing. Like racing the Tour of Normandy, racing the Sun Tour in Australia, racing like the RAS in Ireland, the 7-day, 8-day race. So you know, just basically making that step up, I naturally lost weight. So yeah, it's like yeah, I did downhill races, yeah. So yeah, then like 4 years ago, I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, I started experimenting with like nutrition and like seeing basically how light I could go, and around about this time of year. And then I found out about like hill climbs, and I started doing hill climbs, and I got down to like 58.5 is roughly like my functional weight for hill climb races. And like hill climb races are quite, particularly the longer ones, you know, they're still quite short, so I don't have to you know, you have like limited energy anyway because the hill climbs are quite short. But yeah, Biddle's got 4.5 kilos. That's nuts, isn't it? He's going well at the minute, but you wonder like how much does that you know, 3 kilos on us make a difference on the climbs? Like 3 kilos is a fair whack. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Dan Evans. Tom, I don't know whether you can jump in on this. Dan Evans is not racing any hill climbs. Like he hasn't done any from what I've seen, which is very weird because if you follow him on Instagram, he's very active on Instagram. He was saying that you know, hill climb season's coming and can't wait to race up the climbs again, and that was like, you know, like 2 months ago. So I'm just wondering like whether or not he's I don't know, maybe just not feeling it. It is a mindset thing as well, you know. It's a weird one. I was thinking of asking him, but it might be a little bit rude, like this time of the year when COVID is bashing about. I don't know. Have I just leveled up? No, 39. Ooh. Nice. So they're not doing them this year? That's nuts, isn't it? No, I didn't think there was any events for winners. Yeah, just skip to the last bit, DJ. Just skip to the last bit. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Oh, nice one, Chris. Yeah, I mean, it might be something, you know, entirely personal. That's not a good enough excuse. That's not a good enough excuse regarding all of his favourites being cancelled. All of mine have been cancelled, but I've still got to ride the blooming 2-minute jobs. Yeah, the lightweight bikes, Robin, are really interesting because the mental side of it, hill climbing, is like completely weird. So if you were to rock up on a bike that's like 2.5 kilos lighter than what you have been riding, like already, like mentally you're in a different place, like altogether. But also what you got to remember is how that bike reacts to like acceleration. So getting off the line, and also, you know, doing 400 watts moving 7.5 kilos in weight is a lot different to doing 400 watts moving 5 kilos of weight. It does feel completely. I've ridden a bike that's 5.5 kilos, and I literally couldn't believe. And again, it could be all, you know, psychological, which I don't doubt. But it's like, you know, it's mental. A lot of it is mental, you know, a mental game rather than like a physical game. Because at the end of the day, you're still pushing yourself to the limit, so it's not really about like power numbers as such. Yeah, 6 more levels. Yeah, I've seen those, David. Yeah, I've made a note. I've made a note of them. I've made a note. Yeah. So when do I get a 5 kilo bike? Tifosi are on it, but I don't know when that's happening. Actually, we have patience. We have oodles of patience. So, I mean, to be fair, this is the bike I won the national champs on. So, you know, same setup. You know, 7.5 kilos. Even on that day, you know, I was throwing away 2 kilos to Feather, to Dan Evans, to a couple of others. So, you know, it's so it's like, you know, no, it's not confirmed 5 kilos. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. Don't quote me on it. I'd be happy if it was like 6, to be honest, because that's still pretty light. We'll just see. We'll just see. Yeah, we'll do, David. We'll do. Cheers, buddy. Cheers. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to shoot off. I'm gonna have some food. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping me company. We'll see you. We'll see you in a video now, because I don't think I'll be live streaming till after the weekend. So, thank you so much for watching again, and thank you for witnessing that sprint. It's always pretty sweet to pull it off. So, thanks, guys. I will see you in the next one. Peace.